Good morning, this is Rich Nelson with Allendale. Special report for you guys. Today's date is Monday, September 30th of 2019. Two reports out from USDA getting a lot of trade attention this morning. Number one is the grain stocks report. That's a quarterly count of what's left over after each quarter. The second one is the small grain summary. That revises production estimates for 2019 production for various small grains. And we do watch this closely because this does include wheat as well. Now, in terms of the quarterly grain stocks, this is what's getting most of the excitement here for today's discussion. USDA found as of September 1, only 2.114 billion bushels of corn left over as of September 1. This is important this time around because this marks the end of the old crop marketing year. It's also really interesting because the USDA's previous estimate back 2 weeks ago was for corn stocks, old crop corn stocks at 2.445. So we saw a very large 331 million bushel revision down in these old crop corn stocks. So quite a positive note there. And this also means that what's left over for old crop is new crop beginning stocks. This will help push those new crop stocks down to 1.859 billion bushels and also give us the stocks to use down to 13.2%. So we have tightened up the corn balance sheet quite a bit more than anybody expected. And as a reminder, this 2.114 is lower than any of the analyst estimates here. So quite good news as far as corn stocks and the implication for tighter new crop stocks as well. As far as soybeans, the USDA counted 913 million bushels in stocks left over as of September 1. Just like corn, this is now the official number for old crop ending stocks. USDA was talking about 1.005 billion bushels before this. So we did see a positive number there. And also, just like corn, this was lower than any of the analyst estimates here. So very good news. As a small reminder, USDA does include a minor revision typically to last fall's production. In other words, where corn, you have a very large category, 40% of demand is completely unknown. That's feed and residual use. With soybeans, you have 90% of demand known very strongly and a very small amount for feed residual. Therefore, to make the USDA's count of what they found work out, they must also revise last fall's harvest. Interesting enough, they posted a very large 116 million bushel decline in last fall's harvest, now at 4.428. So bottom line for corn and soybeans, lower than any of the trade expectations, therefore positive for today's discussion on price. As far as wheat, this report is a little different here. For wheat, the marketing year starts as of June 1. Therefore, this represents what's left over after 1 quarter of usage. USDA counted 2.385 billion bushels of wheat left over after 1 quarter usage. That was actually higher than the trade's 2.318 billion bushel estimate here. So a little larger wheat findings there as far as what's left over. And as far as the numbers on the wheat production, this actually showed a decline versus USDA's previous estimate. The small grain summary report found 1.962 billion bushels of this year's harvest, down from 1.980. So even with a smaller revision on the production side, which is bullish, USDA's message is that demand was so bad this past quarter for wheat that they actually found a little larger than expected. So a little negative news there. So bottom line, good news for corn and soybeans, a little negative news as far as wheat goes. Give Allendale a call with any questions about this report, what this means for markets or marketing at 1-800-262-7538.